Okay, so now my students, we are proceeding looking on the properties of the lipid, and on the previous session we tried to see the first property up to the third property. So in this session we are proceeding looking on the property of the lipid, and here we are going to see the another property of lipid, and that is the insulation and a protection. So we can ask ourselves, so how the lipids are used as the insulation, and how is it used as a protection? So simply here we can say that the lipids help to insulate the body and protect the vital organs by forming a layer of a fat beneath the skin and around the organs. So by forming a fat layer beneath the skin or after the epidermis, the layer that is followed, it is the fatty layer. So the fat layer which is found within the skin, it tends to insulate the body against any physical problem that is called or any other physical problem. So now by doing that, we can say that those lipids which are found within the beneath the skin, it tends to insulate the body. But also now you can see we have another we have other lipids or fats which are found around the organs. And the organs here we are talking, it is the heart, we are talking about kidney, we are talking about the lungs, we are talking about the stomach within the intestine, is whereby you can find these lipids or this fat. You can ask yourself, what are the function of those fats which are found within the heart? So I hope you have already observed the structure of the heart, either for hen or other living organism. They must have the fat. So the fat which are found in that structure, they are purposely for protection against any physical problem. So now you can see, due to that, now you can see the importance of this lipid, or the function of a lipid, or the property of a lipid. But also the lipid tend to have this property that is signaling molecule. So how? Here simply we can say that certain lipid like steroid and prostaglandins act as a signaling molecule that regulate various physical processes in the body. So we have other lipids which are found within the living organism. For instance, here we are talking about the steroid and the prostaglandins. They tend to act as a signaling molecules. Remember, while we are discussing on the derived lipid, we have already seen the steroid. And hii steroid ndiyo ambayo inatengeneza different kind of hormone which are found in the living organism, specifically mammals. And examples of those hormones we have seen, we have estrogen, we have progesterone, we have testosterone. Those hormones, they tend to provide the signal to the body if there is any changes and so on. So now you can see that the property of this now, the property of the lipid, it tends to have this signaling molecule, that is the prostaglandins hormone. These prostaglandins, mainly they are found in males. So on the structure, while we are going to discuss about the reproduction, you are going to understand the functioning of this prostaglandin hormone. They are found in male reproductive structure. But here you have to know that also the prostaglandins, together with the steroids and its contents that are used to be made with this steroid, that is, we are talking about the estrogen, the progesterone, and the testosterone. All of them, they are lipid. So now, by doing that, we can say that the property or the lipid tend to signaling molecule. And what are those molecules? They are steroid together with the prostaglandin. That's the thing that you have to keep it into your mind while you are explaining this point as the signaling molecule. But also we have another property, that is variability. So how does this lipid act as a variable? So now you can simply say that lipid include a wide range of molecules, including the fats, the oils, the waxes, the phospholipids, and steroid, which differ in structure and the function. They are variable. So tunasema kwamba lipids they are variable, ziko nyingi sana. Na hapa unaweza ukaona we have a lot of, they are found in a wide range. For instance, here we have a fat. Fat also is a lipid. We have oil. Oil also is a lipid. We have the waxes. I hope you know the waxes. Those waxes which are found within the ear or in any place that provide the wax. For instance, here in simply we can say that the waxes which are found within the ear. Those waxes which are found within the ear, also they are lipid. But also we have a phospholipid which are used to make the membrane, or different kinds of membrane. And also you can see we have also steroid, which act as a signaling molecule by providing a lot of hormones which are very essential for a living organism. For instance, you can see we have the estrogen, we have the progesterone, we have the testosterone, all of them. That's why here we can say that all of these lipids, they differ in structure and function. Ukiangalia structure ya fat, it is quite different from that of the waxes. And that's why we are saying that they are variable. Zina change depending on the location where they found. So even the function inakuwa the same. Ina depend on where they are found. That is, they are variable. Zipo nyingi na zipo za tofauti tofauti. Ukianza kucompare structure moja ya lipid na structure nyingine ya lipid, haziwezi zikafanana kabisa. So now you can see the structure of the steroid, it is quite different from the structure of the oil. And that's but all of them, they are lipid. So that is the structure or the property of a lipid. It is quite different from the properties of carbohydrate. Tulivyoangalia kwenye ile carbohydrate, ukiangalia kuna baadhi ya features zinafanana. Ukija kwenye monosaccharide, kwenye polysaccharide na kwenye disaccharide, zinakuwa zinafanana. Lakini tukija kuangalia tu kwenye lipid, unakuta structure, zote ni lipid, but zinakuwa na function tofauti na pia inakuwa na structure very different. That is, but all of them, they are lipid. So now we can say that this property make lipids crucial for various biological functions and application in the living organism. So due to that nature that we have already seen, ndio ambayo sasa inaipa hii lipids kutumika kwenye different kinds of biological processes. When we are going discussing about that is the respiration, you're going to see how does a lipid contribute to the formation of ATP. So this lipid tend to contribute a lot of energy in the living organism compared to the rest of the organic constituents which are found within the cell. And now, my student, by saying so, this marks the end of our today's session. Also, I would like to invite you again into the next session, whereby we are going to explain about the other organic constituent, but also we're going to finalize looking on this structure that is the lipid. So, thank you for following us, Educator Z, and bye-bye. Have a nice moment.